What's up guys, John here, and recently I got a copy of the X-Men Children of Atom for the Sega Saturn, and I got this game because it's significantly cheaper than its PS1 counterpart. Now, I have a lot of old retro consoles. A lot of them are CD based, like the PC Engine Duo R and the Neo Geo CD. None of those consoles need any other tools or anything to deal with any kind of region locking on the console. So when I got this game, I was in for a rude awakening because I could not play it on a US Sega Saturn. So just recently I figured this out, but today I'm going to show you how to play a Japanese import game on a US Sega Saturn, or really any Sega Saturn for any region Sega Saturn game. And remember, if you like my content, if you like what you see, like, share, and subscribe to my videos. That way you don't miss any of my content.
I can't see shit! I can't see shit! Oh my God.
So just over the weekend, I got home from the Too Many Games convention in Oaks, Pennsylvania. And like I said, I bought X-Men Children of Atom. And it's a Japanese Sega Saturn game. But that's cool because I got my Sega Saturn all hooked up and ready to rock and roll. So I throw the thing in the Saturn, and actually I never replaced the battery in the back of my Saturn, so I have to keep going through this until I just break down and buy a battery for my US Sega Saturn. Okay, so I put X-Men Children of Atom in, American Sega Saturn, Japanese game, and I'm going to show you the screen that I saw, and I'm sure that those of you that have gone through the same thing, I'm sure you've experienced this too. This disc unsuitable for this system. So what do? You know, I've read online that you can get mod chips and modify your system. I'm not trying to do that. So I actually found one of these at a retro store near me, but don't worry, they're on eBay, they're on Amazon. Guys, if you're having this problem, get yourself an Action Replay cart. This one's called the Action Replay Cart Plus. Okay, this is actually the Action Replay cart. The one they had this little port on the top of it. I'm not really sure what this does or how you can use this to get inside the cart, but the one I have has it. I don't know how you use it. It's just there. Guys, pretty much this does three things. The first and most important thing that it does is it gets rid of the region locking on your console. You know, so you can play US games, you can play PAL games, and you can play Japanese games. The second thing that it does is it gives you, it's a RAM expander, so I think it gives you 4 megs of RAM for the games that require it. I think King of Fighters 97 is one of them. And the other thing that it does is if your battery's dead like mine, obviously you can't game save. This thing will give you the option to game save. So let me just turn this thing off. And same game, Saturn Japanese import. I'm just throwing the cartridge in the cartridge slot on the back of the Saturn. And let's see what happens. And yes, I'm going to have to go through the date and time settings again. But that's okay, it only takes a second. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I guess the Action Replay cart does a fourth thing. If you have a dead Saturn battery, it allows you to bypass that. Okay, so this thing also gives you the ability to use cheats, so I guess that's a fifth thing that it does. I'm not really interested in using cheats, so let's just start with no cheats. And guys, the access light's blinking. It sounds like it's loading. There we go. Yes, sir. I just want to see the load screen. All right, come on. I want to see it like really boot up. I've seen that before. Okay, there it goes. Alright, X-Men Children of Atom. Japanese game on a US Sega Saturn. Guys, again, I cannot stress this enough. If you want to play imports on your Saturn and you don't want to mod your Saturn, invest in one of these. I think I paid, I don't know, it was used. I didn't pay that much for it. It might have been 30 bucks. They're like 30, 35 on eBay. I plan on getting into a lot of the crazy shmups on the system. I love my shooters, and that's really why I bought the Saturn in the first place. Well, that's it, guys. Remember, if you like what you see, if you learned anything, or if you just like me, even if you hate me, like, subscribe, and share my videos. It really helps my channel grow. Guys, I hope you have a great day, and peace out.